Yeah, I had to stop talking then, and I tell you what, in all the years of doing this, I have prayed for a moment like that. Join me on this incredible adventure where I spend 15 days guiding for Apex Adventures on the magical Isle of Mull. In this video, I will show you how to find and photograph wild otters around these beautiful lochs. I also have the most incredible otter encounter that I have wanted to capture for years. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Well, you can probably hear in my voice and see in my face that I'm super excited, and for good reason as well, because I am literally on the ferry going over to one of my favourite places in the world. We're off to the Isle of Mull. I'm on an Apex Adventures tour. I've got 3 groups coming up. 3 groups of 3, and we'll be spending some quality time with otters and eagles. Now, I'm going to be here for 2 weeks, so I'm hoping to get plenty of footage. We're going to be on Mull charters twice per group, so I've got 6 visits on the boat, which will be incredible. So I'm hoping to show you some really nice footage of the white-tailed eagles. And then the days that we're not doing that, hopefully we'll be lying in the kelp with the otters. Now, we travelled up yesterday with Paul Bennett, who's a fantastic photographer. I slept in the car last night. I was going to sleep in the back, but after we'd got the shopping there was no room, but I managed to get the chair back a little bit and slept next to a stunning loch just outside of Oban. And I was able to get the drone out and fly that around. So yeah, up early this morning, we're off on the way over there now, and then I'm going to go straight to a location and hopefully see if we can see some otters. I'll see you in a bit. We're on the island. There's something so special about coming off that ferry and coming onto this special island. I absolutely love it, and it doesn't matter how many times I do it, I never get bored, and I still get that real excited feeling of, oh wow, what's this trip gonna hold for us? What are we gonna see? What encounters are we gonna have? So yeah, absolutely love it, I do. Well, at the moment I'm going nowhere. I've got an Isle of Mull roadblock in front of me and they're not budging. Check this out. So, just got out the car and literally within a minute I spotted an otter. Literally just went in off the shoreline a bit further up, and it's out hunting now. right far out. But what we have noticed is sat on the rocks over the other side of the loch is a juvenile white-tailed eagle. You can make out it's an eagle because it's huge and there's a crow next to it that looks tiny. So yeah, that's not going to come close, but that's tomorrow, the eagles. Today we're going to concentrate on the otters. Weather's not the best. I mean, it's fantastic for photography, but we're going to get wet. Oh God, there's one right in front of me. There's an otter, and it's working its way down the shoreline. I'm just going to lie flat on my belly. It's gone out to the water into the water a little bit. I'm just hoping it's going to catch something and come closer. It's a little bit, look at the draw, but I'm just going to keep still. Just hoping that it comes out of the water close enough to me to get a good shot. Right, the otter's a bit further out now. It's just dived down. So I'm literally counting the amount of time it's underwater in seconds. And then if I have to move, I've got an idea of how long it's going down for. What a great first day on the island, but for now it was time to head on back to the cottage and meet the rest of the group. Tomorrow we'll be out again looking for these amazing otters. Whilst driving along, I couldn't resist the temptation to wind up one of my best friends and business partners, Adam Jukes.
On that, mate, just like to say, mate, it's just so much better being on tour with you, mate, than that Adam Jukes. So serious, isn't it? Over.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, he's a bit serious. You don't have the fun with Adam that you have with me, do you? Over.
We certainly don't, mate, and it's an absolute pleasure, mate. And I really enjoy going shopping with you. Over.
I loved having you doing the shopping with me. Over. Let's do it many more times again. Over.
Affirmative. Over.
Okay, I've pulled up just on the bank of a loch and I've got a bit of a vantage point here. The tide's still out a bit and there's a load of kelp in front of me, and the otters will hunt in amongst that. But for this position, basically I'm just scanning the water and just seeing if there's any movement. Now I'm quite lucky today, it's flat calm and are so much easier to spot. You just see that little black head pop out the water. Or you're just looking for like a V where they're moving through the water, looking in amongst the kelp, and just waiting to see if we see any movement. If I do see some movement, then I can look at the direction it's moving, get well ahead of it and lie down in position and stay still and hope that the otter works its way to me. Well, a little different location now, and yeah, we're going to go back out looking for otters, and I know that there's a mother and two kits in this location, but whether we see them is a different thing. I did spot them the other day, but they were further out and they literally just went off into the distance and disappeared. So hopefully with the tide out now, they'll come in closer and start searching through the kelp. That's the idea anyway. Right, let's get our stuff on and get out there. I'm just going to put the top half of my ghillie suit on, or the 3D suit, just because it'll help me blend into the kelp and the rocks, keep my face covered, and then if we're hunkered down, there's a good chance that they won't see me. Keep downwind so they don't smell me, and then sometimes you can get that beautiful encounter where they come right up close to you, don't even know you're there, and you get the best footage then. Okay, I'm hunkered down now, just using these rocks as cover, and there's a really nice area in front of me of kelp, and with the tide out, just hoping that the otters or otter will come in and start to explore, and they like to come into the kelp at low tide to look for different types of food in the shallow water and lifting up the rocks in the kelp, because obviously there's all different types of seafood there for them and they don't stop eating. So I'm literally, because I've got a good vantage point here, I'm literally just gonna wait here and just sit it out, and hopefully I've made the right call in this area, see if something comes in. Well, that didn't take long at all. There's an otter that's come along and it's come onto the island, and it's lying low down on the island. It's still at quite a distance on that island, but what I have got in my favour is the tide's coming in and it's not far off the bottom of that island. So I think if I just wait here now, the water levels will come up and it might push the otter off. The otter's off the island now and it's starting to swim round in the kelp right in front of us. I just hope it comes out and climbs out, lies in the kelp in front of us, but wow, it's lovely to see, and it looks like my judgment was right. It's coming. That otter. Oh, let me take this off actually. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that otter. It was teasing me like a good one. It was literally swimming around the kelp in the shallow water. And it was swimming around for about 20 minutes, and then finally it caught a fish large enough for it to have to come into shore to dispatch it. Right, it's gone off now into the distance and disappeared, so I'm going to head up the shoreline a little bit to another place and see if I can see anything up there. Good morning. Another day on this incredible island, and yesterday was lovely because we managed to see otters and male and female hen harriers. So this morning we're going back out. We're going to head on over to Loch We've spotted, well, I found a new little location that's really nice for otters, so we're going to head out over there and check that out this morning. The new guests are arriving this afternoon. Oh, sorry, this is Simon Owen, by the way. Better introduce you. Simon's a filmmaker, and he's doing some work with Apex Adventures to capture the essence of the trip. He's a very, very talented guy, and as I said in my last video, he's single and he's looking for some amazing wildlife photographer young lady to come and share his adventures with him. I do keep on pimping you out, don't I, mate? Simon's an ambassador for Lancashire Wildlife Trust, so if you watched my barn owl video, you'd have heard all about that, what they're trying to do with regards to saving the peatlands. It's really, really fantastic work. So if you haven't seen that, go and check it out. Right then, ladies, check out his DMs. Go and slide into his DMs, and yeah, we're gonna get him set up with a beautiful wildlife photography lady. Right, let's get out there, and hopefully, mate, we can see some furry ladies unlock the keel. Wow, we're out in position, and you can tell by looking at my beard what the weather's like. Oh, we got 50-mile-an-hour winds coming in, but I tell you what, I absolutely love it when it's like this. You've got so many people that, you know, are staying in, and I absolutely love the fact that we're hunkered down, no one's around. The otters won't mind this weather, they'll be out still hunting. What we've done, we found a bay that looks a little bit more sheltered, and we think that the otters may use that as a bit of cover from the bad weather. They'll come in there looking for food sources. So yeah, we're hunkered down here, we're in our full waterproofs, not raining at the moment, and it's not cold either. We're possibly going to get some rain, but like I say, we're all covered up. Camera's covered up as well, got a waterproof cover over that, got my black waterproof coat on, although it's not camo. If you lie still and we're on a dark floor, we'll soon blend in as well. So yeah, it's just a matter of waiting now and seeing if we've read the otters' minds and they're going to come in this bay to shelter from the harsh weather. The storm was brutal. Wind, rain and sea spray everywhere. I hunkered down, waiting, hoping the plan would work. Then, out of the mist, a shape appeared. An otter right beside me, rolling in the kelp. All that battling the weather was worth it for this very moment. We have a responsibility when photographing these extremely sensitive creatures. We don't want to spook or disturb them. We want to photograph them behaving naturally. This is how you get the best shots. To do this, I tend to find a location and hunker down like I have done here. Trust the location and wait. Then, if you're lucky, you'll get an incredible encounter like we have here. The otter is totally unaware of us being there. Alternatively, we can spot otters whilst driving round the lochs, out in the water. You need to work out what direction the otter is swimming. I tend to do this an hour either side of low tide. This is when they tend to be working through the kelp closer to the shore. Work out which direction the otter is going and get well ahead of them. Stay downwind, keep low to the floor and do not move. It's really important that we avoid the temptation to chase the otter. This will only push the otter away, disturbing it from carrying out its natural behaviour. And just like that, as quick as she appeared, she played, rolled, and then disappeared back into the loch. Oh wow, that is why we do this, and we've come out in the elements today. We was literally over there, but we was getting battered in the face, and just as a tip, it's not good to have your lenses where you've got salt water flying into your lens, so you try and think like an otter and think, well, that's a little bit more sheltered over there, so we've come over this side, tucked ourselves in, literally just waiting here, nice and quiet. And then all of a sudden, oh, what was that like?
Incredible, unbelievable.
Just to the left of us, I just turned round, copped a glimpse of an otter, and it come right onto the top of the kelp. I've got a beautiful mountain in the background as a backdrop, right in the distance, so so soft. And then it just did what we all want, that natural behaviour where it's rolling in the kelp to clean itself. Paul.
Do you know what?
Go on.
What makes it for me is the weather has made it for me, because it's about as rough as it can get.
Yeah.
50-mile-an-hour winds. We're out here just doing our thing and just doing it, and then you get your rewards. And I've always said it, effort equals reward every single time.
Oh.
And while everybody's tucked up in bed all nice and toasty, we're out here in the elements doing what we love the most. Absolutely unbelievable. It couldn't have gone any better. In fact, if you'd have wrote the script.
No, yeah. We sat there, and that is exactly what we was hoping for. And you have to put yourself out there time and time again to get those encounters. But it's the island that just keeps on giving it, Paul.
Oh, absolutely.
Right, let's get back into position. It might happen again. Wow, what an incredible encounter. But after that, it was time to head on out, get back to the car, get out the rain, dry off, have something warm to eat, and get ready for what lied for us the next day, which was going to be something very, very special. What a difference a day makes. The storm had passed, and we was treated to the most glorious sunrise. So I'm just hunkered down behind these rocks. I've seen an otter in the distance. I've got well ahead of it. I'm down behind these rocks, and I'm just hoping it'll work its way towards me. And then it's luck of the draw whether it'll come out around this area. But we'll see what happens. Oh my word. There's two otters. They're fighting. I've got to go. wow, that was incredible. I've been waiting for that for a long time. I had a little bit of interaction for the first time the other day, and it looks like these are going through a courtship process, and they're meeting up every day and playing, and for it to happen right in front of you, oh, that is just something very, very, very special. They were playing and rolling in the kelp, they were jumping over each other, and then they just cuddled up on a rock together. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. And if I'm honest with you, I don't think it'll be long now before they're mating. Oh, that was fantastic. Well folks, that is the end of my fantastic trip here, filming and photographing the most beautiful little otters on the Isle of Mull. If you have enjoyed this video, please could you give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. It means that this will go out to more people who like this kind of content, and it helps my content and it helps my channel grow. Join me on the next video where I'm going out in search of the white-tailed eagles, and it's 50-year anniversary this year of the reintroduction of white-tailed eagles, and they've grown to a population of 23 pairs on this magical island, and I go out in search of them and try and get some amazing photos and some even better footage. Right guys, stay safe, look after each other, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching this video. I also wanted to thank the amazing guests that joined me on this incredible Apex adventure tour. We made some long-lasting memories, took awesome shots, and laughed every day whilst we were doing it. If you would like to join us on one of these incredible adventures, please head on over to our website, which is apex-adventures.co.uk. Thank you.